It's time to just stand on the mountaintop and be the observer. So, I had a message today about freedom, the freedom to fly, to see above all the things that we don't normally see when we're at eye level or even when we're below the surface. The freedom to know that there's so much landscape, so to speak, that we cannot see in this world. We continue to look at life in with narrow eyes, with blinders on, so to speak, and we're unable to see the vast seeds that we have sown, the harvest that is available for us, as well as the barren land that we no longer need to keep going back to. What does that all mean? It means when you're the observer and you zoom out and just really look at your life and where you want to be and where you are, then small things won't upset you the way you think they should because you tell yourself that you have evolved, you tell yourself that you have moved on, and somehow a little trigger or some annoyance, like a fly, winds up wanting you to swat it. And sometimes you just have to allow that fly to just be and you move out the way, or you just take the initiative to say, it's not going to bother me. And what I mean by that, we've all seen it on the television, especially in third world, where children and people have insects on their face or flies on their face, and it doesn't bother them at all. Now, us in America, we don't want nothing on us. We're like, ah. I know I was a little dramatic, but if you think about it, if something lands on you, eventually it will leave. It's not going to stay on you forever. Trust me, it's a life. It just landed on you. Maybe it needed to rest. Maybe you are a blessing to them, and that entity, that spirit needed to rest or needed to vent into your own space. Sometimes you are the reciprocal. You will become the trash can if you allow it to be, but you can also be the recycle bin, and that has way more power. So being the observer, zooming out of what you want in your life and how you will move forward into that. I know personally I'm zooming out on certain things. I no longer look at income, I look at net worth. Like, what is my net worth going to be in the next 6 months, this year, and at the end of 2026? I have to look at the short term goal because I also have to see the long term goal and zoom out at myself at not at just 56, but at 60, at 65. If I if I'm still here, I income still has to come in from somewhere. I have to still be able to thrive because I don't want to just survive. I want to thrive and live the most scrumptious life I can because that's my word for the year, scrumptious. And so that's important to me. I can't look at the little itty bitty stuff that I used to do in my 20s. And because my ideas have changed about life. My children are grown, I'm grown, and I just have to do better. So I want you guys to do better. So zoom out, be an observer. Where do you want to be in 6 months? Where do you want to be at the end of the year? Where do you want to be 5 years from now? And start creating those steps and sowing those seeds. So when you're on top of the mountain, excuse me, whether you see the mountain as the high point or a place of solitude, I see it as both. Because when I am on the mountaintop, so when I'm on the mountaintop, I see myself I see it as a resting place, as a place to observe, because I know I have climbed up the mountain and 99.999% of the time I'm by myself. It's just me and spirit. It's just me and spirit. I'm closer to spirit. But I can see the valley, and the valley is flush. It has fruits and vegetables and gardens, and it has the town or the city or the population or whatever that is. It has the lights. It's glorious. And I may be alone in the moment, but I know I have a community that I can go back to always and forever. I have the community to go back to. Or I can look around as I'm the observer and notice that beyond the valley on this hill, there's another hill. Yeah, there's another hill. And there's a higher perspective, and there is another city, another town, another community that is saying, come this way, come be here with us. And so that means I have a road to take. And it's always going to be my choice. We always have free will. You have free will. I have free will. And thank you for utilizing your free will to like this video, subscribe. I'm Coach Hunt. I'm a holistic self-love coach where I help women use their intuition to have the best life ever and whatever that means for you. I've been coaching women for over 20 something years and as well as families and men too. But I've been doing this for a long time. So, being the observer, knowing who you are, the struggles you have done, and where you want to go is so important. And everything that we do, we're going to continue to just either elevate or we're going to stay at a certain level and we will return to the valley always. We'll go to the hill and return to the valley. We'll go to up to the mountaintop, return to the valley because the valley will always be our safe place. And that's where we want to be safe. But every valley is not the valley we need to stay. There's other valleys in other areas of life, but it still always will be up to you and to choose the new thing for yourself. I am going to choose the new. I am going to choose to evolve. I am going to choose more for myself, even in this moment. When I do a video, it's usually always through my intuition. I think about it all day. That's why it's always at the end of the day. If you guys didn't know, I'm always in this black shirt because these are my pajamas. And so 90% of the time, I'm in these clothes with a wild ponytail and I'm just living my life, reflecting after I've journaled and write. And I just want to share my inspiration and my intuition with you so we can just continue to never navigate our lives towards freedom and whatever that freedom is for you. Be the bird with feathers that is able to fly, not be the bird that has been plucked of all their dreams and desires. So I love you guys so much. It's Coach Hunt. I have your greatest interests at heart. And again, subscribe, leave a comment. What valley are you in? And when will you become the observer and be on the mountaintop? If you're on the mountaintop now and you're observing your life, put that in the comments as well. I love to support you and to connect with you as we continue to build this Crown Era community. And I look forward to the just so much for 2026. It's only day three. It's only day three. And I'm still excited of the possibilities. I love you guys so much again. It's Coach Hunt, and I have your greatest interest at heart. Bye.